Vlad's time travel magic saved the helpless wizards from certain doom at the hands
So,
of Grimnir
yeah.
and his mysterious
Pretty
ally.
neat. It probably would have killed him, but when that big, you saw that demon in the background, he's the actual boss, and he's controlling that little guy like a puppet. So, Vlad has pulled us out, and we have to go get that magic, is what we have to go learn. Once we have that, then we'll be able to actually fight big monster. There's my phone. So we were teleported, and you remember at the beginning, the guy who was supposed to go get the cheese was killed because he fell out the window. Now we know, through time travel and all that it was our fault. Well, Vlad. Because, yeah, he threw us into the room, and he killed the cheese guy. So, that's basically what's going on. Now we're just trying to learn new magic, that magic, whatever that is, so that we can get some stuff done. And I don't know what that symbol was, so I was hoping fire would do it. It did not. So, here's a book. We've learned teleport, which now we can do this at any time. ASA spacebar, boom, we've moved. And this is different from emergency teleport because we can set exactly where we're going. I mean, you can't pick an exact spot, but at least a direction a bit more than emergency teleport, which just kind of scampers you around. I mean, now it's going to be much faster to teleport than have to freeze a lake or something like that. So now we're going up here. Remember the lady with the question or exclamation point? It's here, but she's not. So
Hey, listener.
thinking maybe she died or something. I'm not sure. And in theory, all of this area should be clean because we're chasing ourselves. We've gone back in time, and the person who's in front of us is ourselves earlier, has already done all the work and killed everybody. So now we're back at the camp. And the wizards, us, just passed through, so these guys have sealed up the door. So, they don't want to have to do that again. They're telling us to go through a different door, which is going to be the door to the left. So, second time through, now we're on a different road. Now we're going to have different monsters to fight. Pretty interesting stuff.
Where you ran them?
What did you tell them? I lied. I told them that the mines were abandoned and perfectly safe. Oh. Well, that's the last we'll be seeing of them. And it's because the mines are nasty, infected with guys. There's a whole bunch of them. And that's the end of that level. So that's level 6. And, oh, that was level 7.
The wizards once again
I'm so
set forth from
confused.
the castle Alderheim.
Did we
Again,
do
they
6
headed
and...
northward,
Oh, that was
this
6 and
time
7,
for
because
the
6
Garden
was the big
They
demon.
were told was
7 was the next
perfectly
one.
safe and
Now we're
long
going in
abandoned.
to level 8.
As to be expected, this would prove not
So, level 8, here we go. We're going into the mines. And this is where so many people get killed. I hope I do not die here as well, because it is rough. Yeah,
there, Vania.
I don't care what Vlad's saying. So I use Steam whenever there's people with shields, just so I can get their shields down. And that works. Otherwise, I think you can use boulders. Melee attacks work pretty well against shields to knock them down. Is there anything in here? Nope, nothing in there. I set a firewall in there. This guy's annoying. There. Now he's dead. Gotta teleport. Whew. That's the trick there, is you've got to use the teleport at the right time, and try not to drop a flaming boulder on yourself like I just did.
Hej, lyssna! Trilla ut spelet. Ni var nog vad ni kan och finns.
Checkpoint. Archers every time. Alright, now I'm going to do my big old spell of the QRASE equipped to weapon. Throw that at them. And it's the beast. See that? It just messes them up. Shields and everything. That's the one that you have to get away from, and you have to have an arcane armor to make sure that you're safe. Uh-oh. More guys. Uh-oh. Let's hit the big one first. The little guy's next. That'll work quick here. Boom! There we go. Gotta heal myself. Ah, much better. So, if you die on the bridge, just remember, try to do what I did. You know, keep off groups at a time. Don't try to take on both sides at once. So here we found, despite all their magical powers, it seems goblins remain the bottom of the food chain. Guys, it looks like he's in a bird's nest and he was eaten by a bird. So let's see what our spell book is here. And it is Summon Phoenix. And I'm not even going to use it. I don't even want to show you what happens. When you use Summon Phoenix, a big flaming bird comes out of the sky. 9 times out of 10, that bird will hit me instead of the enemies. So I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to get hurt. I've been hurt before.
Ni börjar leda sig sätt kompletta spelen.
Uh-oh. Thunder. I really do like Thunderbolt. It is cheap though, it's so cheap. Checkpoint. Yeah, can't seem to hit that. Let's just go across the gate. Alright, I'll have to wait for that guy to come down. Oh, or that will happen. That works too. Whew. Oh, those are backpack guys. We just shoot fire at them. Should be good to go. Yep, that worked. Oh, I'm pretty hurt right now. There we go. Put my shields back on. Get healed. Working all right. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Getting hurt. I need to do fire armor. There we go. Got burned to death. Okay. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep healing. That's the trick. Oh no. Lined up, tight group. Should be okay. There we go. Easy peasy. So yeah, these guys dropped ice swords. Just so you can see what it is. It's a frost cleaver. It does medium physical damage and it freezes the target on impact. It's also not an assault rifle. So I'm going to stick with the rifle. And there we go. So we have a bunch of dynamite up here on a locked gate. So let's throw some fire at it. Boom. And that's all there is to it. Now we're in the caves, or the mines. And now you can see that Vlad is using that magic to make himself all invisible-like. He's talking about a swamp and some crap. I don't really care, because it doesn't change the fact that we have to fight our way through the mines. Trying to avoid being hit by flaming arrows as much as possible. I think that guy's glitched. Nope. Nope, he was okay. That's weird. Okay, up here the boulders have blocked the path, so we can't go that way. So we'll go up here. Use my ice attack. Can't hit that guy. So let's try teleporting. Lit him on fire. So yeah, I would recommend to anybody playing this, stay over on this side, because then you can get rid of all these archers just by pushing them off, instead of having to deal with getting hit long range and fighting other guys close up. This is just better for you. Come on. There we go. So, and there's a bonus staff up here. Let's take a look-see. So this is the Staff of Fire. Fire resistance, and the active ability is Fire Immunity. So when we hit the button, we cannot be burned. That's pretty neat. I think I'm going to actually stick with that just because these guys do have a lot of fire arrows. Here's a big lock. Let's throw a boulder at it. A big boulder. We'll charge it up. Ready. Boom. And there we go. We've made it through the first part of the mines. Okay, so there's a whole maze coming up here on the left side. I'm going to show you a little trick that's kind of BS, but since we already have teleport, we can get right past all of it. So we're going to go as fast as we can, and we're just going to run straight up this right side. You got to trust me on this one. So I know it's dark, so we use fire so that we can see. We're going to try to teleport. There we go. We did it. We're just going to keep running. Keep going straight up the side. And we're finished. We just completed that whole thing without having to go through all that crap. I really recommend doing that. There's so many guys in there. It just makes it easier. So I'm using the staff's ability to not be on fire, and it didn't seem to work here. Gotta connect the dots. There we go. So there's a moose up here on the left. Should check that out. And we're gonna go over to the right just to get away from those guys. Remember, steam and ice attacks for shield guys. Just really saves your bacon if you're looking at saving bacon. And we blew up that bridge. I actually didn't mean to do that. There is another staff up here. Let's see if we can teleport. We can. This staff is the staff of invisibility. Passive does nothing. Active, we become invisible. Let's go ahead and try it, because the fire staff did not seem to be helping us anyway. We'll just gather them all up. Making my way downtown. We have to teleport down. Trick is to move quickly. Okay. Well, there might be something in that cave. We should probably go look, don't you think? So that's all we can say is, do they live in these holes? Okay, I don't want to examine the hole anymore. Teleport up here. There's nothing up here. Okay. Let's just move along. So this is where the other side of the bridge would have been. If, yeah. Oh, come on. See if we can go in there. And there's nothing in there. Okay. So we gotta break this lock. And it's a big lock, so we just gotta move quickly. And now we run away. Oh. So that door takes a second to open. Keep our distance. Now we could fight all these guys. I'm just gonna bail, because this is the exit right here. And we're done. Okay, so we're out of the mines. Okay, this next part is one of the hardest boss battles ever, and I don't really have any advice for you other than keep killing them. Use the ice attack if you can, QRASE. Equip it to a sword or whatever, and then throw your sword down. It's the most powerful attack against other wizards. If you can freeze them, always do that. I'm a huge fan of that. So we got that guy's dead. That guy is healing himself. He's now dead. And we're just going to keep throwing these down. All these wizards on the sidelines are going to be jumping into this battle. We got to kill them 2, 3 at a time. 4 in this case. So ice attack. Just nukes them. So we're going to spawn in again. We'll just do it again. It's going to work for a lot of them. Not all of them. Some of them might have ice or some kind of shield, but if we work fast enough, they won't be able to block it. There we go. It's working good so far. See, that guy got free. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, I'm really not fast enough. Oh, there we go. I got lucky that they moved into it. So now the main wizard's coming down to fight us, because he's just a tough guy. I didn't mean to heal him. So you can see how strong he is. He's actually taking the hit like a boss. No! I didn't get my shields back up. So I killed myself. I gotta work quick. Get the shields back on. Attack. Attack. All we have to do is kill all the little guys, because he gets his health from the little ones. And so we did it there. Thank goodness. And what a bugger. Let's see what his staff was. The Arista Staff. Resistant to all elements and can teleport. I'm going to keep that because I want to be resistant. That's awesome. And we'll go up the stairs. If you have 2 people on that mission, it's a little bit easier, but it's still going to be tricky no matter what. So that is the end of level 8.